The world feels loud when I'm alone. Every thought just cuts like stone. I've been chasing echoes in the dark, trying to find where you left your mark. And I don't know how to feel this right when everything breaks in the quiet of night. I only feel safe when it's you, when the world fades and the noise breaks through. You're the silence inside of the storm. You're the reason I try to be more. I could fall, I could break, I could lose, but it only hurts only when it's you. They say time heals, but it lies. Some wounds live behind the eyes. You were the voice that pulled me free. Now it's just static where you used to be. And I don't want a love that feels like less if it's not your name tangled in my breath. I only feel safe when it's you, when the world fades and the noise breaks through. You're the silence inside of the storm. You're the reason I try to be more. I could fall, I could break, I could lose, but it only hurts only when it's you. I don't need the world to understand. I just need your hand in my hand. If I disappear, let it be known I was never home when I was alone. I only feel safe when it's you. Not a soul, not a sound cuts through. You're the fire that still burns low. You're the ache I'll never show. I could fall, I could break, I could lose, but it only hurts. Yeah, it only hurts when it's you.
Hello everybody, welcome. How are you guys all doing today? I hope you guys are all doing fantastic on this Tuesday. This wonderful, it's Tuesday, right? Yes, it's Tuesday. I had to look for a second. See, when you don't go to work every single day, I haven't gone to work in like 2 weeks now, the days just kind of jumble. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, bro. I don't know. It could have been Saturday. Fuck if I know. Hi, Ray. How are you doing? Welcome. So guys, you guys know my PC is still in the fritz right now. Yo, I gotta mention, last night I wanted just to start Fortnite just to see if like if there's anything cool in the item shop or anything. I knew I couldn't play it, but I wanted to see. Bro, it didn't even start up for me. My PC crashed before it could even start up. So I think my situation's just getting worse by the minute. But that's okay. You know what? We're thriving. You know, it's okay. It's okay. I hope you guys are all doing fantastic though today. Phoenix is my 6th favorite white woman. Really? Okay, who? I'm surprised I'm the 6th. Who could possibly be better? Who could be possibly better than me? Come on. Who's the 5? Who are the other 5? Don't worry about it. Okay. Well, I guess at least I'm in your top 10, so thank you. I appreciate it. I'm my favorite white person, as you can tell. I love myself so much. I got literally, I have myself as my background. Like I said, guys, narcissistic, okay? Narcissistic as fuck. We love the narcissism. Guys, I didn't know what to do. There's only one day, and so the next 3 streams are also gonna have to be just chatting streams, which is fine. I'm not mad about that. Like, we could do just chatting streams. I like just chatting streams. I think Monday, I kind of know what we're gonna do, at least for a part of it. I think by Monday, Spotify Wrapped should be out. So we're gonna go over my Spotify Wrap and just see what the hell is up with that. And then we're good. Did I shut my door? When did that shut? Did I shut my door? That's creepy. I don't think I shut my door. I never shut my door. You know what? It's fine. It's just a ghost. It's fine. Legit, I never shut my door unless I'm gonna go to bed. That's creepy. Alright, that's fine. You know what? It's just a ghost. The ghost thought I was too loud. It's probably in the other room. It's just like, oh my god, this goddamn fucking loud ass bitch. Give me a fucking break, bro. Bro, I'm dying. So, yeah, I think we're gonna do that Monday, or at least part of Monday. Wednesday, no clue. Friday, I do know what we're gonna do, and I'm very, very excited about that. It's something that we've done before on here. Not very much, but we have done it before. I think we only did like an hour or 2 of it, but it was like one of the best like hour or 2 of my fucking life, bro. That shit was fucking hilarious. It was genuinely fun. So I was like, you know what? I read a lot of books, like a decent amount of books this year. I love books, and I love book recommendations. So if you guys have any book recommendations, please give them to me. But I was like, you know what? Let's just do something more chill. I'll just go over my my books that I read, because I'm very opinionated when it comes to certain things. But I mean, if it's also boring, I don't mind. We could do something else instead. But I was like, you know what? Shit. But yeah, guys. Do you guys like to read? Or no? It's funny because, like, I'm illiterate. Like, I can't read very well. You know, because I got dyslexia. But yeah, I love reading. I love reading. Although, I don't think I read as much this year as I have in the past. I did block out my thoughts in the book. I didn't even finish my whole reading journal. Honestly, like, I only wrote like 4 summaries or some shit. I didn't feel like doing any more. I got laxative. You did? How's that going for ya? Did you take any yet? If so, I hope you're near the bathroom for the day. And I hope you don't have to go to, like, to work or anything. I hope that you could just stay stay at home. Or you don't have a university. Is that what they call it in Austria? Do they call it university, or do they call it college? Or do they call it something else? Because I know in Britain they call it university, but here in America we call it either. We typically say go into college, but like you can either go to college or you can go to a university. It doesn't really matter. So before we even get started, I'm gonna just say, before I get into my reading journal, I did start a book and I never finished it. I got like, I think I got like 10 pages into it, and it's not a DNF. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna read it again. But I think it was just like the wrong, because it's such an interesting book. I think it was just like the wrong time for me to read it. This is like a book that you have to sit down and I feel like you have to read it from start to finish. And it's like it is 458 pages. So it's definitely like a hefty book. I mean, that's no problem for me to read in a day. I'm fine with doing that. Usually I read my books in like a day or two. It's really rare that I ever take more than 2 days to read a book. Usually I try to finish it in one setting. But it's called The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. I talked about this before too on here. I said I was so excited to read it, but I just didn't get it. I just wasn't into it when I first started it. I definitely want to read it again and to try it again. It's just, I don't know. I think it was just the wrong time for me to read it. Sometimes it's just the wrong time for you to do things. Explain high school and college to me because I have no clue what America be doing. Okay, so we have elementary school, which is like usually from like kindergarten to 5th grade. Then you have middle school, which is 6th grade to 8th grade. And then you have high school, which is 9th grade to 12th grade. By the time you're in 12th grade, you're typically a 17 or 18-year-old. And that's how you graduate. Then you go to college, which is like which is usually like 4 years for a bachelor's. It's 2 years for an associate, 4 years for a bachelor's, and then 5 to 6 years for a master's if you want to get one. Most people do, I think, 4 years though. I'm gonna be honest here. Most people get their bachelor's. You can also not go to college either, and you can go to like a trade, like cosmetology or like plumbing or electrician or something like that. You can do that stuff too. You don't have to go to college. You don't even have to go to trade school. You could just go out and, get a job, fucking at McDonald's. I don't fucking know, bro. You can get, or as a secretary somewhere. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to go to college. But certain jobs require it. I don't know if that's helpful or not, but let me know. So for the death of Evelyn Hardcastle, it's basically about it's about a masquerade ball is thrown at a house. I'm assuming it's like a mansion. And in the end, Evelyn Hardcastle will die. Aiden, who is the main character, will end up going between multiple different points of view of different people that experienced the night in order to try to figure out who the hell or how the hell Evelyn died. So he'll go, I think he just goes into different bodies and sees their perspective of what the fuck happened. Kindergarten, here elementary school is from grade 1 to 9. Middle school is 10 to 12 and what you're doing. And high school is 13 to 15. Then bachelor's or master's. Oh, interesting. So high school is like an associate's degree for us. It's another 2 years. Or how old do you have to be in high school for you? For us, you have to, it's literally just college. Okay, it's college. Okay, got you. 18. Okay, so it's literally 2 years of college. Oh, it's 3 years. Oh, okay, 13 to 15. Okay, I read that as I minus the 2 instead of okay. You know what? We're gonna ignore that. Kindergarten just yeah. We also have preschool, which is like for 4-year-olds and shit. But that's not in. You don't have to do preschool. Did I know I did preschool. I don't know if my sister did preschool. She might not have. But she's smarter than me, so, you know, the preschool did not help in the slightest. The preschool really did not fucking help, bro. That's just daycare here. Bro, preschool is different than daycare. Daycare is like an actual, like an actual, I guess, thing. Like, you can have daycare here, but preschool is, like, they actually, like, teach you shit. I don't remember much from my preschool years. All I remember is, I hated it. That's all I remember. Literally all I was. Nah, you were just a pain in the ass as a kid. You got that right. I actually was. That's the funny thing is, I really was a pain in the ass. I really was. I remember on the day of kindergarten when I remember crying to my mom saying, "Mom, please don't leave me here. Please." Please. I was crying so bad. I did not want to be there. Although not long afterwards though, I was playing like Pokemon card. Actually, no. I don't think it was that soon. But I was definitely, like, playing Pokemon cards and drawing and shit. Yeah. I was horrible as a kid. I don't know how the fuck my parents dealt with me. Well, not like I was badly behaved, but, like, I had no attention span. And I still have no attention span. Here is not you may learn. Here it's not you might learn something or you might crayons, no one knows. Maybe you'll eat some glue or maybe you will or maybe you'll learn. Yeah, that was me. I also remember in kindergarten we took a lot of naps. I remember nap time. Because I would never nap. I couldn't nap. I had struggles napping. So I'd be up the whole time. But we did have nap time. That's probably my favorite time though, because I would just lay on the ground. I didn't have to learn. I should be allowed to abrupt a 4-year-old. How do I know I fuck up having this thing? A brick to the back of the head would help. A brick of the back of the head would have helped, honestly. I would have loved that. That would have been fantastic. It would probably put me right to sleep. Yeah, so I didn't end up reading the 7 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. I'm going to. To start off though, most of the books that I read are thriller books. I do have some interesting books though that I don't think you guys would expect of me to read, but I do. Okay, my models. Hello, model. Because they're all on the floor. All my books are on the floor. Floor, baby. You got that right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Polar. Love you, nerd. Thank you. I appreciate it. I love you too, nerd. Are you squeezing a penguin or is it a bird? I mean, either way, agreed. Thank you. Thank you. How are you doing today, Polar? I hope you are doing well. Welcome. Also, if there's like, if I don't know if you guys like reading or not. Like I said, you guys can tell me if you guys do and what books you like. But if there's trigger warnings, I'll just say like, hey, watch out, there are trigger warnings, because some of these books are very dark, or like, yeah, they're dark. I read a little bit of dark things too. His name is Jam. Oh my god, because he's jamming out. He's so cute. I want him. I love jellyfish. Oh wait, do I still have jellyfish jam? Did I still have that? Wait. No, I don't. Shit. I did add in some new sound alerts though, so have fun, guys. I added in 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I added in 4, but the 4th one is something I had last year. It's just to celebrate Christmas. Damn, I think I took it out to replace one of the other ones. I have not read one book in my life. Really? I read a little bit of dark stuff. Me when I read in a dark room, I feel that. You have not read though? Did you have to read in high school and college or no? Because I had to read then too. I had to read books in like, I read To Kill a Mockingbird. I read oh god. Is it The Catcher in the Rye? I don't remember. Gone with the Wind? I don't know. I read some of the classics. These are all I have. They are all so cute. I think my favorite one, though, is the dancing one. The dancing jellyfish. I used to read. Nowadays, it's not distracting enough, so I do the dark thoughts. So if I do the dark thoughts, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can understand, though. Like, sometimes I just can't get into a book. And that's unfortunately what happened with the 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. Like I said, it's such like an interesting concept of a book. Just going between perspectives, trying to find out who a killer is. I think it's such an interesting book, but I think I was in a reading slump at the time. See, what happens is I'll read like 4 books at once, and then I won't read again for like months, and then I'll read another like 3 books back to back to back, and then I won't read again. So it's like I can't say consistent with reading books, because I don't get bored. It's just time consuming. And for me, I'm somebody that likes to read and finish it within a day or 2. I cannot go more than that. I think most of these I finished within a day. I could tell you, Pretty Girls I finished in a day. I finished that in a day. This is the first book that's on my list, by the way. I didn't write a summary. I figured I'd just tell you guys the story the summary if I didn't write one. Phoenix got a special type of dyslexia. I never wrote dark room. She just added the room part to her. You're lying. Hi, Scripture. How are you? Welcome, bro. Have you been okay? I feel like I haven't seen you in a bit. I hope you've been doing well, bro. I swear, my dyslexia needs to be studied. Yo. I know you're not kidding me. I just reread it as soon as you pointed it out. Fucking hell. I read a little bit of dark stuff. Me when in read in the dark room. Bro, I can't. I'm good. Finals are this week and next. Oh my god, really? Oh my god, I hope you do well though. I'm gonna be sending you all the luck, okay? I know that you'll do fantastic. Are you prepared for them? Have you been studying or no? See, I never study. I was a terrible. Did I? Oh my god, bro. Study, what's that? That's how I feel. I don't study for shit. Oh, by the way, I got one of the pre-orders for the Batwoman's hoodie. Really? Oh my god, I wanted it so bad! Which one did you get? Which one did you get? I gotta see if they're still up. I don't even know if they're still up yet or not. I wanted one so bad. But I went on a rampage last week shopping. I needed a lot when Black Friday came, and I needed a lot some new clothes and some new shit. So I bought some stuff. And I got a new pair of sneakers. So the ghost one with Batman's written on the seat. Oh my god, I love that. I freaking love that. I want another hoodie so bad. If they're still up by the time by like next week, I'll probably get one. I don't think they will be, but that's oh my god, I'm talking about my voice right there. I don't think they will be, but it should arrive sometime after my birthday. Really? When's your birthday? When is your birthday? Oh wait, never mind. Oh. Is it before your birthday? December 14th is your birthday or when it's gonna arrive? No, you did not tell me about the RAM thing. What happened? I just got done with my exams. Really? How did it go, Ray? How did it go? Why is my model? Hey, model, there you go. Oh, no! I knew it! Bro, I found out about it also late, too. I found out about it like a few hours afterwards. I don't even know if it... they were not sold out at the time of me, like, seeing them. But, I have no clue. Did it really? Yeah, it did get automatic. I think because of RAM. I think it got automated because of RAM. Like, you ram into something. I don't fucking know, bro. Look what I sent you. Okay, let me see. Oh yeah, no, that's exactly how it goes. It says when you get paid bi-weekly, week 1 you get like a $10,000 gorilla couch with hands and toes. Wait. I'm gonna open this like that. There you go. This is it. Week 2. Yeah, this is really how it goes. I get paid bi-weekly and I can guarantee, and I tell you, this is exactly how it goes. Also, That's a Piece of Mind vinyl looks amazing. Bro! I already got the vinyl! Oh wait, no, did I? Yeah, no. I had asked for it for Christmas. Was the That's a Piece of Mind vinyl. Bro. I wanted it so bad. I should have asked for that instead, but I didn't. It didn't pop up in time before I sent out my Christmas list to my parents. It's okay. It's okay. But this is genuinely how it goes. It really is. Okay. Nah, you should have put the Death handcrafted concrete candle on your list. You know what that sounds? $45 for Bad Omens candle? Hell yeah. Bro, that's valid. I didn't even see that. Is that true? Is that fucking true? Oh wait, what is it? Actually, I'll just do merch. Fuck it. This looks fire, by the way. I want to say that. I've always wanted this. I really wanted this so bad. I might still get it, and I want this. I like all three of these. And now, yeah. Oh, this is the one you got? Yeah, this one was the cool one. I wanted this one so bad. I thought this was really cool. Shit, it's all literally all... I when I saw this, I was like, you're shitting me. You are fucking shitting me. Literally everything's sold out. Hey, can you come back so I can get something? Oh, this. This better smell like them. Like, what does this smell like? Wait, do they actually smell like concrete? Am I burning concrete? Like shit. Oh wait, no. Scent is cedarwood and labanium. I don't know what the fuck that smells like. What's this one? Oh, I will love this! I love the smell of fir and spruce. Labdamium. That's exactly what I said. Oh, this would have smelled like home, like where I live. I don't know what the hell this is. Cedarwood I like. I just don't know what the fuck this is. I've never seen this before. I don't know if I would have liked it. Oh, it's a French candle, guys. It's a French candle. It's handcrafted in France. Do not burn longer than 3 hours. Oh, that would have been bad. Knowing me, I would have literally kept it. Burning all day. Huh. Okay. I don't know what so this candle is like the candle part that's holding the wax is made out of concrete. That's pretty cool. My connection is killing itself for a reason. It's supposed to have 500 megabytes, getting 5 to 6 or 5 to 8. Is it really? So it's not. Wow, that sounds bad. Is it your current computer or your new one? Because I know you're buying parts. Is it your new one or your old one? Damn, you couldn't get it either way. It says keep out of reach of children. I'm surprised you didn't say pets. I'm not gonna lie, because it says children and pets. I'm surprised you didn't call me like a pet or something. Because, like, I'm a bird. I don't know what would have been more insulting, honestly. LMAO kinky. That would have been really kinky, though. Keep out of reach of pets. I love... Are you guys gonna call me your pet now? Please don't. I'm not a pet. Oh my god. Anywho, I bought 96 gigabytes of DDR5 for... Holy shit. Oh my god, it went up. Yo, you got a good price on that, bro. Holy shit. I don't know how many euros that is to American units, but that sounds like a lot. That sounds like you saved a lot of fucking money. You got emotes? Oh my god, wait. Put them in chat if you can. I want to see them. I want to see them, please. Yeah, calling you a child is an insult. Calling you a pet as well. I don't know what would have been more insulting. Well, yeah, I guess not really insulting. Oh my god, wait, I'm gonna have to go in close, okay? Because they're small. But they're so cute. Oh my god. How cute. Oh my god. I'm like looking like, oh my god. I love the cheering one. That's probably like my favorite. It's so cute. I didn't know you streamed, Squactor. I did not know. There, I gave you a follow. I did not know you streamed. Oh my god. See, if you guys ever come in my chat and you stream, please let me know. Because I would love to give you guys follows, okay? I don't check every time. I genuinely don't. I just assume people that come in are not streamers. They just like to view people. I just automatically, unless they're raiding me, unless they raid me, or something they make it like, or they make it obvious that they stream or something. But I love them. Oh my god, I love seeing emotes. I think emotes are adorable. I love my emotes too. My emotes are just absolutely fucking adorable. I'm so happy. Except for the one. There's one that was like, I think I called it hungry on here. That one is so funny in my opinion. That's not cute. That's just fucking hilarious. I think it was the one that Ray suggested. It's genuinely, it makes me laugh every time I see it. I think I sent it to Rico once. I was like as like a reaction to something. Yeah, that's exactly it. That one's someone that makes me laugh, bro. I play a lot of FPS games though, mainly COD. LOL. Valid, okay, valid. I don't play COD just because if I go on there, I know I'm gonna have something like, I'm gonna be bad at it first off. I can't play games, specifically online games. I would have been bad. I would have been really bad. And because of that, I probably would have had somebody say, go make me a sandwich or some shit like that. And although I can't stand my own, and I would probably say some shit back, you know, I just don't know if I want to deal with it. Considering they took out SBMM, I don't even know what that is. You'd get absolutely fucked. Oh, wow, thank you. What is SBMM? What is that? Skill-based matchmaking. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get blasted. My ass is gonna be fucking, I'm gonna have so many holes in it, my lord. I'm gonna just get blasted every single fucking time. This is why I could not play that. See, I didn't even know that. Gonna get hit by the ass blaster 9,000. Bro, literally. One day though, I want to play like more online game. Like I played Fortnite with you guys, although I hated the new season. I haven't been able to play it again since I think since I played it with you guys. I don't think I played it again since, or maybe I played like a couple of times, but I did not like the new season. I did not like the new season with The Simpsons. Maybe it's better now. It looks better now. It looks like they changed it a little bit. I don't know for a fact, but I just did not like the Simpsons thing. It was stupid in my opinion. They just started a new chapter, haven't played yet. Yeah, I thought I saw something. I heard that there's no more battle bus. I heard it's like you're surfing or something. But I haven't been able to try it because my PC blows up every single time. Chapter 7, yeah, Chapter 7's been a wild one so far. My favorite season, or not my favorite season, but my favorite, I haven't played it a lot, though. You gotta remember, I only started playing it really this year, and only like a few months ago. I really enjoyed the fight Fort, Nightmares, though. The Fort Nightmares, that was really good. October. They, missed 2. You missed 2 of the chapters, or you missed, or what did you miss? I like how I've been talking this whole time, and I haven't even gotten into like really my journal, but that's okay. I'm good with talking. I love talking. I think I just go on tangents though. I'm fucking stupid. No, you missed 2 messages. Oh shit! I'm sorry, Polar. When I get like a bunch of messages, sometimes I'm not paying attention directly to my chat. I don't have like a big, here, wait, let me see. Oh, that's nice. You know what? We're gonna just do this instead. This. Let's change this one. See, so I see like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I see it's about 6 messages at a time. So I don't always see your messages, guys. I apologize. I apologize if I ever miss anything. But just let me do what Polar does and let me know. Paid almost $400, now costs $15. Oh my god, bro. That's insane. Or almost $2,000 on Amazon. Yo, that is... Did you do like the Black Friday or like, what is that called? Or Cyber Monday deal? Did you do something like that? Or did you get it before that? Alright, installing the 46 gigabyte update for Fortnite. Bro. Honestly though, their updates take forever in my opinion to update everything. I swear to fuck, it probably takes 30 minutes at least for Fortnite to update. I don't know why. I don't know, is it just me or is it for you guys too? But like anything else when it comes to downloading, it's fine. Like my computer can download anything else like pretty fast or like decently fast. It's just Fortnite. I think I typed too much. LMAO. No, you're fine. Trust me, you are fine. No, that wasn't a sale. I just bought it before RAM prices exploded because AI companies are buying it all up now. Oh, okay, got you. I was gonna say like $2,000 seems like a lot of fucking money, but I don't know what kind of RAM sticks you're getting. I know you sent it to me, but I can't remember off the top of my head right now what the hell you're getting. Oh wait, I think you're getting the same ones I got. Wait. Okay, I'm not gonna show it though, so I'm gonna take it off. Okay, we're gonna do that for a second, just so I can look at this. Because I know it's gonna open here, then I'm gonna move it over here, and then I'm gonna switch it back. There we go. Where's the RAM? Yeah, because you got the same cooler as me. It's the same cooler. I told you about the thermal paste, I know that. Yeah, those are the exact same RAM sticks I have, except I don't have 96 gigabytes. I have, I think I have 32. I should have done them more, but the deal with them wasn't that, yeah. It's fine though. I mean, I'm fine with it. Yeah, I think that's the only thing. Those are the only 2 things that we had that were the same. I also have a 4 terabyte SSD card too. But mine's different. Mine's not the Western Digital. I think I got a Samsung. And it was only because when I got it at the time, it was slightly cheaper than the Western Digital. I was going between the two. That was really the only reason why I got that. Most RAM kits have triple or quadruple of the price. That is insane, though. That is genuinely insane. I gotta download a 15 gigabyte Helldivers update with 20 M. Yo. Or else the bird. Okay, a lagging bird is never good. Okay. I'd rather die. Same. That sounds atrocious. Anything on Xbox PC app takes forever for some reason. That's true. That is very true. Oh my god. No, but your PC looks really cool, honestly. I can't wait to see it actually, like, I'm assuming you're building it, correct, Polar? Or are you having somebody else do it? Building it is so fun. Well, besides, I'm gonna tell you right now, that Kraken cooler, you're gonna have a blast putting that shit in. Let me know how that goes. Yeah, everything else, like, yeah, it looks really cool, honestly. I can't wait to see it. That case specifically looks fantastic. Yes, I give it a 75% chance I break something. Yo, I gave myself like a 50-50 shot of me breaking something or not. And surprisingly, I did not break anything. Surprise! That is the most surprising thing. If I didn't break something, I know for a fact so you're smarter than me when it comes to this shit. You won't break anything, okay? If I could do it, you could do it, okay? Let's be fucking for real. I don't know how the hell I did it. Genuinely. I was stressing. But honestly, it wasn't that bad. It really wasn't. The only sucky part was the cooler. And that's the thing that's giving me issues now. It's the only thing. If Shadow can do it, a baby can do it. That is very, very true. See, thank you. We're learning. The universe is biased towards you because you're hot. No, it definitely is not because of that. I mean, you know, pretty privilege is definitely there, but but I am not smart when it comes to this. You should have seen me with the cooler, because the cooler, the instructions were just very unclear to me. And I had to watch multiple videos to figure out what the fuck I had to do, and I still didn't know if I did it right. Oh no, there we go. Why is it off center? Can you guys hear that? Please tell me you can. Yes, Daddy Leon. I miss you. Took me long enough. Yeah, I could. Yeah. Listen, I had to make sure, okay? Because remember, guys, it wasn't working for like the longest time, and I thought I finally fixed it, and I want to make sure that it's still finally fixed. So I'm glad it is finally fixed. Damn, I forgot. MTG did a collab with Avatar: The Last Airbender. The cards look amazing. I didn't see them. Wait, really? What is it? Oh, Magic the Gathering. Oh my fucking Lord, have mercy on my soul. Ooh. Oh my god, $500? Holy shit! My Lord have mercy, I'm broke. Okay, let me make sure it's not gonna dox me. Okay, yeah, it's not gonna dox me, I don't think. Oh yeah, like this is fucking cool, bro. Look at this. I'm gonna look. This is actually so cool. Yo, the art in this is insane. On their website? Okay. Again, let me make sure it doesn't try to dox me. I've had that happen. Okay, there we go. Oh, Momo! I'm also broke now, but all the parts are ordered. Oh, well, I'm glad they are all ordered. Yo, when do you think you're gonna build it? Ooh. No, the art style of these are really cool. For anybody who watched Avatar: The Last Airbender, who's your favorite character? Honestly, for me, it was Toph. Oh my god. Yeah, Toph or Zuko. I definitely had a crush on Zuko when I was young. I haven't watched it in forever. I haven't watched it in a while. I rewatched it like 2 or 3 years ago. But it was good. I liked it. I still like it. I think it still holds up nowadays. Oh, honestly. Over Christmas. Gonna start 19th to the 20th. Ballad. Yo. That's gonna be... I can't wait to see it. You gotta take pictures and send it to me when it's done. I think the last time I saw it was like 10 years ago. Oh, bro, you got... Honestly, it really does hold up. If you ever want like a series to rewatch or you're just bored or whatever, honestly, it's very good. It still is very entertaining. Yeah, these are all fucking cool, bro. Oh, this one's pretty. This one's also really pretty. No pictures whatsoever suffer. No, why would you do that? No. Oh, that's cool. Yo, they did a great job with this. Oh my god, there's so many cards. Holy shit. I've never played Magic the Gathering. I mean, well, no, lie. I think I did when I, like, with, Strawberry Jam. I think I played it with her once. But I had no clue what I was doing. I think I played it with her and a couple others. I might be wrong, though. And if I did, it was online. It wasn't like I don't think it was physical cards. Open TikTok and the first thing that came up was hiking in your 40s is a great way to meet people. Today I saw 2 paramedics, 3 nurses, a cardiologist, and almost met Jesus. Now that's me if I go hiking. Oh my god. Yo, me though. That is so me. Yo, the art is fantastic for this. I don't know who they got to do the art, but they need a raise. They need the raise of a century. Imagine being born in the last century, bro. Honestly. Couldn't be me. Yeah, the art of this is actually fantastic. I don't know. It says the artist on the card. Oh, it does? That's fantastic. That's awesome. I'm glad they gave the credit, though. Oh, this is pretty. Holy shit, they have a lot of cards. The Final Fantasy cards. Oh, I'm sure that they're also cool. Oh, they have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Marvel, too? Again, I don't play this. I don't fucking know for shit anything. Oh, coming soon. Oh, shit. My lord have mercy. Did they not have it on their website? Oh, no, they did. Oh, my fucking lord have mercy. I can't read. Oh, these are also cool. See, I don't know much about Final Fantasy, though. I don't know as much. I know some things, but not like a bunch. Not like Avatar. I know a lot more about Avatar than I do about Final Fantasy. Just because I haven't played a Final Fantasy game. I want to play one at some point. But I did watch like the Final Fantasy like movies or some shit. Like there was like 2 of them. I also played Final Fantasy. This is one of my favorite games of all time, and I need to replay it. Or this was at least when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I don't think you could take this is like one of the games you could not take away from me. Final Fantasy Crystal Bearers. I don't know if it would still hold up today. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like it would, but let me see if I can get it. And if I say it, like I don't feel like a lot of people know about it. I have the fattest crush on the main character. Yeah. Final Fantasy Crystal Bearers was so good. I remember this shit. I fucking loved it. God damn. The only bad part about it was I couldn't throw people off the fucking side of a cliff. Like, you have telekinesis, but Lael was a good person and not like me. And I remember I would try to fling people off the side of cliffs and shit. I could throw people. Well, no, could I? I think I could throw some people. But I couldn't throw everybody. Bullshit. I would have thrown everybody off the side of a cliff. That was like the only bad thing about the game. But it was genuinely a good game. I want to replay this so bad. I played this game so many times. How many times? Oh my god. I played through, this is like one of the only games I actually played through 12 hours on. When I was young. I played through 12 hours of this game. And you couldn't take me off of it. The main thing I know about Final Fantasy is that the Fells are evil and should be kicked. I don't even know what the hell that is. I just know about the ducks. There's these ducks you can ride. That's it. Hello, Super CJ. Welcome. How are you doing? Yeah, this was a fantastic. If I ever could get this game, I know you can get like an emulator, but I tried it once on an emulator and it did not work out well. So I wouldn't do it that way. But I would do it on a but I would want to get like a Wii then. I legit I would get a Wii just to play this fucking game. I love this game so much. Damn, you hate dwarves? Is that really what it is? What's a well, that's what I meant. Is that what it is? They're like children. Why is this one riding a Ashina Ibu? I mean, valid. You know what? Whatever. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you very much. I missed you. Yes, I missed you too. I miss streaming, guys. I really have. It's been like a tough 2 weeks, honestly, with no streaming. I can't wait to come back to it. I can't stream after today. I can't stream until Monday again. Just because I'm gonna be out of town. Unfortunately, but I don't know. Never played Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy, like I said, Crystal Bears was good. I don't know if there was another game I started, but I never finished. Tales of. That's how you spell Tales. What the fuck? How the hell did I do that? This was it. No. Oh, is it really on fucking Steam? It was not this game, though. Fuck, it's not that. Fuck! There was, it's like a series. It was not this one. Fuck, what's the main character's name? Emil! That's it! Wait, which one are you from? Tales of Symphonia, Dawn of a New World. There we go. Yeah, I started this game forever ago. Also on the Wii. But I did not finish it. It was really good. It was Rico's, and I gave it back to her. Wait, was it Rico's or was it mine? I don't remember maybe Rico told me about it. I don't remember. I genuinely don't. The Wii is a great console. That was probably one of the best fucking consoles to come out when I was like a kid. Honestly, though. It was so fun. Thank you. I'm glad you like my outfit. Isn't it so cute? I love it so much. Did you have a nice Thanksgiving? I did, thank you. Did everybody else here have a nice Thanksgiving as well? You mean you're still not a kid? Unfortunately, I am not. Although I act very childish now, don't I, sometimes? But yeah, this was like a good, I think RPG or something like that. Yeah, I think it was an RPG. I got like really far into it. But again, this is like about the time when I was going to college. So I couldn't bring it with me. And then I played on my Switch instead. I want to replay this. GameCube, Xbox, PS2, Wii, 360, and PS3 era was a golden age of gaming, and we will never get that back. Oh yeah, that's never coming back. Let's be fucking for real. That was a great era. Now, I don't know. Gaming's changed so much. I mainly hate though how pricey games have gotten. I remember going to the store and asking for a gift for Christmas or something like that, and it'd be like at max like $40, maybe $50. Nowadays, it's like $60 to like $70, if not more, for like a decent for like a good game. The alpha makes me look really, does it? It's because of the bow, isn't it? It's definitely because of the bow. Yeah, wait. I just realized some of you didn't really see the full outfit. Here, let me see. This is the full outfit. Isn't it cute? I love it so much. So about the journal, we haven't talked about like in like 40 minutes. Yeah. I know, bro. I forgot all about it. It's okay. But the thing is, I just go off on tangents. That's why you guys can't like let me go on tangents and shit. You gotta be like, Shadow, stay put. Stay put. Same. The hungry one, yeah. Oh yeah. The licking one, yeah. Exactly. See, all I read that is mommy licks. I did not. That was the name of the last one on the one first. Yeah. You know what? It's okay. The CPU gets there tomorrow. That's awesome. Roaches in the crib, 10-star read. Oh yeah, that's at least like a 12-star read. That's going on the list. You know what? I was very tempted to add that to my eventual read. Did you buy the signed copy? I did not buy the signed copy, unfortunately. But this guy seems to sign things a lot, so hopefully soon we can buy it. Thank you for lurking, Graham Cracker. I hope you and your wife and your bodyguards all had a fantastic Thanksgiving. If you celebrate, I hope you are doing well. You and your wife and your bodyguards. I hope everyone's doing well. I don't have any lick emotes, unfortunately. That's okay. That's okay. So you're just gonna have to get bit. Oh, I'll take the biting. Thank you. I never thought I'd say that in my life. God, now it's making me sound like a pet. Fuck! Oh my god. Anyway, Angie, let me take a sip of my tea first, and I guess we'll get into the reading journal. I haven't gone through any of these. I only went through one of them, and I didn't even finish that book. I read 10 pages of it. Like I said, it was like a wrong time to read that book or something. We are a bit tired from working on things, though. Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm glad that you've been doing well, and I hope everything is going well for you all. I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you for the head pats. All roads lead to Shadow becoming a pet. Squawk, squawk! Honestly, at this point, I think my neighbors think I'm into some freaky shit with how much I squawk sometimes. You know? Because of you guys. Mama Phoenix, can you lend me $35? I want to buy Minecraft. Unfortunately, Mama Phoenix is a little broke right now. Mama Phoenix went on bought a lot of shit recently. So, I'm broke. But maybe one day, you know, maybe one day. Shadow's broke all the time. You got that right. Please, I'm broke. I need money. $35 is a lot for that game. I didn't realize it was that much, honestly. Bi-leaky pay. Yo, I do have bi-leaky pay. It's bullshit. All roads lead to Shadow becoming a pet. You mean a Shadow or a Phoenix plush? Yo, I would love to create like plushies for you guys one time. I think it'd be so fun. I'd love to have like merch. Definitely not right now though. I'm way too small for that. But one of the things I would do is probably like a little plushie. Nah, I just want 30 and nah, it's 30. I just wanted the extra extra $5. Got you. Minecraft inflation be for you. Bro, how much? I bought it twice. I bought Minecraft twice. I bought it once for my piece. No. Did I buy it twice? Oh, I did. I did. I bought it for my sister on her Xbox, and I bought it for myself on my Switch. So that way we could play together. That's what happened. I did buy it twice. And now I gotta buy it a third time because I would love to play it on here sometime with you guys. But, that's not gonna happen anytime soon, though. You get both Java and Bedrock? Oh, that's better than how it was when I was buying that game. I think it was like 15 or 20 each. Minecraft has a deluxe edition with BS mine coins and skills and shit. How the mighty have fallen. Bro, Minecraft just needs, like, I like Minecraft, but they be adding too much to it sometimes. Like, I won't play it for, like, a long time, and then when I come back, there's, like, a bunch of new shit added. I'm like, what the hell is this? I thought this was supposed to be, like, a simple, like, game. I'm pretty sure 99% of the 12-year-olds who play Fortnite don't even know what Back to the Future is. I hope they definitely don't. I remember I had to do a, oh god, was he from? I don't remember if he was from Back to the Future or not. Is that the actor or no? I remember there's an actor. I thought he was from Back to the Future, but I could be wrong because this is also back in, like, high school. And I don't remember the actor's name. I don't remember, like, bro, when I tell you I don't know celebrity names or anything or what they look like, I genuinely don't. I couldn't, unless I watch a lot of Marvel movies. I could probably name all the, like, the important ones. But, like, as for, like, but, like, anything else, like, it's really hard for me to name who actors are. Unless if I see them, like, constantly in things. Yes! Michael J. Fox! That's the name! He is... I read one of these. I think it was this one. Yeah, I think it was this one. It was about his Parkinson's. I had to read it for high school. We had to read a biography. And I chose to read this, which is about his Parkinson's disease. Thank you. My god, see, I remembered it, once you said Michael J. Fox, I was like, yeah, I remember who that is now. Yep. I just slammed my arm into the corner. Ooh! Oh, that's gonna hurt. Was it your elbow, too? The elbow's, like, the worst. Oh my god, I can feel it. Did you guys read any books this year? If so, what was your favorite book that you read? Honestly, this is probably my favorite. The first book that I read is probably my favorite book that I read this. I think it's my favorite. This is a really good book. This is, I didn't write a summary here. It's a thriller book. It's a 5-star read in my opinion. It's about these two girls, or two sisters, I should say. Claire, who is a trophy wife, and Lydia, who is a single mom dating an ex-con. It's been 20 years since the disappearance of their sister, Julia, and the shocking murder of Claire's husband brings the horror and heartbreak of the past back into their lives. Basically, it's like the two sisters trying to figure out what the hell happened mainly to their other sister that disappeared 20 years prior because she was never found. It is very dark and disturbing. Not the most dark and disturbing book that I read this year, though. There are trigger warnings on it. So if you guys do want to read it, just as an FYI, I want to just let you know there are some trigger warnings. I would say this is like a beginner into the dark area of it, though. I don't think it was overly dark. I read a lot darker. So, by the way, I blocked out all my thoughts on these because some of them are personal, so they have like spoilers to books. And I didn't want to write spoilers in it in case anybody wants to read it. I haven't read a book in ages. Really? Do you guys not like to read? This isn't the first time somebody said I haven't read a book in ages or haven't read a book. Do you guys not like to read? I love reading. But like I said before, I have to read, like I read like 3 books and then I don't read again for like months. And I read like 4 books and I don't read again. It's not like a constant thing. I love reading. Really? What's your favorite series? Or not series, what's your favorite genre? I'm sorry, what's your favorite genre? This is a thriller book. It's a little bit of a mystery. The only thing that I felt, and now this is like just a you're gonna hear me say this a lot. I can generally find out what the hell the plot twist is before it happens. And in this case, this is one of the cases, but there's a difference. If I can figure it out, but I enjoy it still, then I like the book. But if I can find it out, but in the end it's a letdown or like it just wasn't a good book, like I just won't like it. That does happen. Both of these happen in this. Did the sisters go to Silent Hill? They should have, honestly. That probably would have been a better. Even though this is a 5-star read, it probably would have been better. I put all my books in order on the floor. Genre fantasy, really? Oh, got you. Yo, I do like fantasy, but I'm like I'm a thriller person. I like a good thriller, and I like a good mystery book. I like fantasy, but I have to like the style of writing. And I have to be really into the world building. Because sometimes, and I'm gonna say this later on, sometimes like certain things just aren't there for me. There's one book that I read this year that is a fantasy that I'll get into. I just watch streams, video sometimes, game, and talk to AI. I feel that, bro. I mainly just watch YouTube. Although I've been getting more into like random ass hobbies though. Like I've been trying to take up sewing. I've been reading a little bit more lately. I read 2 books back to back essentially. And I'll get into that later. These are, by the way, these are all in the order in which I read them as well. Sometimes I felt like adding a summary and sometimes I didn't feel like adding one. I like reading, but booking gets in the way of quality time that we have together. That is true. That is very true, Super CJ. But if I read a book, like I read it on Sundays, typically. Because I like to read a book from start to finish. I actually had a lot of good 5-star reads in the beginning, and then we get into like shit territory. But the last one, the only one left by Riley Sager, fantastic. And it's a mystery thriller. I have the books in my hands too. It's basically about back in 1929 there was a murder of a whole family, and most people assumed it was the 17-year-old who was responsible because she was the only one that was still alive at the end of it. But the police were never able to prove that it was her. So she ends up basically just being let loose. Like they could never find somebody, the person that did it, or throw them in jail, you know. So it's now 1983, and the main character is hired to be the um, the one person who survives caretaker, because that person the person who survived, her name is Lenora. I think that's how you say it, Lenora. Um, she is basically like bound to her chair, bound. She can't move. Um, she's homebound, and yeah. But slowly she begins to the main character begins to unravel the truth of what actually ended up happening on the night of the murders. And it was really freaking good. I genuinely enjoyed it. Again, I got the twist like pretty early on. It's just who I am. Like I said, sometimes I don't get the twist. I don't. But a lot of times I do, because in my head I'm just like, I don't know about for you guys, but in my head when I think of every single possibility that could happen, or I try to think about every single possibility that could happen. So when it does it and it's a good plot twist, I enjoy it. But when it catches me off guard, it's either got to be like a really good catch me off guard, or sometimes it's also like really bad. Like I'm just like, wow, that's so bad. I never would have guessed that. I've had that happen before too many times. So again, I think this. Oh no, we still have one more good book. Oh my god, no! I read like a really good books at the beginning of the year. Holy shit, I really did. I just looked at my next book too after this one. That's Not My Name. This is great if you are in a reading slump. It's another thriller book, but my god, this is like one of the most fast paced books I've ever read in my life. It's about. It's again a 5-star read. Probably gonna try to put a chat box onto my 55090 when I put everything together. Ooh, like an AI chat bot or something else. So this book, it's basically about a teen who wakes up on the side of a dirt road, and she doesn't have any memory of how she got there or who she is. And the police don't know who she is or where she came from, until a frantic man came into the station, stating that he's been searching for her for hours. He has her school ID, her birth certificate, and family photos. And he claims to be her father. But on the flip side, when Lola slammed the car door, and stormed off into the night, they thought they just needed some time to cool off. Except Lola disappeared. Now his friends, the sheriff, and the whole town are convinced Drew murdered his girlfriend. Forget proving his innocence. He needed to find her. So he tries to go find her. It was really good. Genuinely, it was. Yeah, it's not that it's not even like, yeah, it's almost 300 pages. But my god, if you want like a fast-paced book, I didn't even know where the time went when I read this. This is so fucking good. Genuinely. I don't know. I'm genuinely shocked that it's this many 5-star reads. Oh, there we go. After this next book, we're not. Oh wait. Never mind. I forgot about this book because I don't have it anymore. I got rid of it. Yeah, AI. I get you. I have something about that later on, actually, and I'll tell you guys probably about it later. So rock paper scissors. I ended up returning this book because I hated it so much. I returned this book. I don't normally do this unless I hate a book that much. But I read it. Now, you gotta remember, guys, when I read a book, you cannot tell I read a book because the book maintains in, like, pristine condition. So it's not like I read it and, like, destroyed it, okay? They would never accepted it anyways. Like, there was no way to tell that I read it. But this is the only book this year that I did that to. That I remember. This was bad. It was a thriller mystery book. I got recommended this so many times. But it's basically about a husband and a wife that have issues towards each other on their and so they go on a getaway vacation after winning a raffle for it. This weekend might make or break their marriage, but they didn't randomly win this trip. One of them is lying, and someone doesn't want them to live happily ever after. Bro, it was predictable. I was like, wow, that is the most predictable shit. Second of all, it was like I should call it like a little bit of horror too, because it was like random creepy things would happen around the house, but they wouldn't go into it. It'd be like, wow, there's a creak upstairs. Okay, I guess that's it. Like there'd be like this random ass like creepy shit that's happening that would take you out of it. And like the story itself was not interesting in the slightest. I was just so fucking bored by it. It was the most boring fucking book I've ever read in my life. I genuinely don't know how people were recommending this book. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but it was just genuinely bad. Oh my god. I was not interested in either one of the characters. I thought they were both shitty as fuck. The husband and the wife. I felt like they were both absolutely horrendous to each other. They both gave their perspectives on shit that was happening, but like, I don't know. It was just, I don't know how else to describe it. Other than it was just bad and boring. I read so many better books. I don't even think I finished this. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even think I finished this book. I'm pretty sure I looked up the ending. Because I got like halfway through or like a decent way through and I was like, I just cannot stand this anymore. It was like a $20 book too. So I was definitely returning that and I got a new book. So I forgot about that one. So I guess that was my 1-star read, but then I got another 5-star read. Really quick, y'all want to know a fun fact about what happened during Black Friday? What happened? I wish Black Friday nowadays was like how it was back in ye olden times, like before COVID, because I would have loved to go to like the mall or something and just be elbowing people for some good deals. Like I wanted like a flat screen TV for like $10. You know what I mean? Like I wanted some good ass prices. Nowadays it's like, oh, the deal's like $25 off. Or like the deal is like a deal is like 50% off or something. Like, I don't know. I don't feel like that's a good, like, I feel like it's decent. But like not like what we used to have. It was only available on Friday website, but Kraft sold a 65 pack of Kraft mac and cheese. Yo, for $20? Fucking hell, why didn't I get that? I would have gotten that. I would not have eaten that much mac and cheese in like in a bit, but I would have gotten it. I probably would have just gave some to my sister because she's, oh my god, immediately sold out. Oh, that's valid. I'm not even shocked. Yeah, let's punch grandma for that TV. Bro, I would have. You're telling me you would not? Bro, for a $20 TV that's usually like $300. Like, bro, are you serious right now? That's how the deals used to be. Like, they used to be good. Now it's like $50, $60. Sometimes I go into stores and it's like 40% off. Or I'm sorry, not 50 or $60. I'm sorry. 40% off, 50% off, 60% off. We committed crimes for Black Friday. Bro, that's how it was. That's literally, it was, yo, I had somebody, I remember on TikTok, I saw a video where it was like, Black Friday used to be like the Purge. It really did used to be like the Purge. It was so fucking good, bro. That was like the one day a year where like the Purge could happen, and like what was anybody gonna do about it? You know? If you guys remember, The Purge is like a movie that's like about like they get one day a year to like commit any crime that they want to, and it's completely legal. So a lot of people go killing and shit. Or if you don't want to participate, you don't have to. But it was good. Or it used to be so good. Now, yeah, I'm trying to think, like, what was the best deal I got? I don't know if it was, like, the best deal I got. I mean, I got a lot of, like, decent deals. I don't know. I got a lot of good, like, I just don't remember the prices of everything. The way to win the Purge when it starts is to immediately start filing all your tax. Yo, really, honestly. That's what they should have done. But instead they went around killing people. Like, I don't get that. Like, why would, if you're gonna go around, like, why go around killing people? Like, commit, like, a better crime, bro. I would have been robbing banks, you know what I mean? Like, we're gonna be robbing some things. Bitch, that's like why are we going to committing murder? They can't charge me for that. Fuckers exactly gonna commit tax evasion during Purge. Bro, honestly though, they should have. Fuck you, Automod. I hate, bro, they didn't Automod that though. That's fucking hilarious. What do you mean tax fraud? I filed these during the Purge. You owe me 325 million, by the way. Bro, seriously though, that's what I would have done. Genuinely. I would have made sure to live in like a shitty ass house too. I would be living in like if I was like a millionaire, I would make sure to why stop at millions, bro? Yo, honestly though, why not? Why? We should not be stopping at millions. We should keep going. I want the money, bro. Like seriously though, like these people that got no like thoughts in their heads. Like, if you're gonna go out and commit be able to commit any fucking crime, bro, I'm committing like yeah, like you said, tax fraud, or I'm committing like a robbery of like you know, for money and shit, bro. Like, what the fuck are we on about murder and shit? Evading my taxes all year for this moment. And what's the IRS gonna do? Jack shit, bro. They can't do anything. That's fucking funny. I love that though. But literally, Black Friday used to be like the Purge. It really did. Now it's bullshit. It is genuinely bullshit. Don't get me wrong, it's still busy as fuck when you go. But my lord have mercy, bro. It's not it anymore. They can't arrest me anyway. I got a thing of Chick-fil-A sauce on my desk. Ooh, yo, I like Chick-fil-A sauce. I do like Chick-fil-A sauce. I like their Polynesian sauce too. I think that's how it's called. I spent $50 door dashing Chick-fil-A yesterday. You did? What'd you get though? I gotta know. I gotta know what your Chick-fil-A order is. Chick-fil-A. That's what my family and I used to call it. Chick-fil-A. I should rank one day like fast food chains and shit. Although I haven't tried like a lot of them. But of the ones I tried, I think I have some very controversial opinions again. Just like how I did with anime. I think I have some controversial opinions. 2 spicy chicken sandwiches, 1 meal, cookies and cream milkshake, fries, large mac and cheese, and a 12-piece of nugget. I'm feeling fat that day. Yo, but that sounds so good. That sounds so good. I've only ever had their nuggets and their fries before. The nuggets are fire. I actually don't like their fries that much, though. Because for me, anytime I've had them, and I've been to multiple places, they're never crispy. They're always soggy. I don't know. I think you need to go to like the correct like Chick-fil-A in order to I've never seen a Chick-fil-A and they were better before they changed them. Oh my god, is that seriously what happened, bro? I haven't had them in forever. Soggy? They're never soggy here. Bro! I think it's just the location then! Every time I go to them, they're always soggy! And I've been to multiple locations here. Yeah, they did something so they'd stay crispy longer. See, that's better. I'm glad they would stay crispy longer, but mine are just soggy. That's why I haven't been there in forever. I always see you're getting the bottom fryer fries. Bro, I don't want them. I want a nice fresh pot of fries. You've never seen a Chick-fil-A in your life? That is crazy though. Polar. You know what though? I've never seen, have you ever heard of Chick-fil-A or no? It's just my luck every time. I'm telling you, I have like the worst luck. You know what? I haven't had McDonald's fries or a McDonald's in 3 years. Finally, last Sunday, I had McDonald's. I finally had McDonald's after like 5 years. Or not 5 years, 3 years. Can you believe that? Genuinely, I don't remember the last time I got McDonald's fries are overrated. They're good, but they need to be saltier in my opinion. But I also have like a terrible taste buds. But I'm not gonna lie, they did hit. They did hit when I had them because hadn't had them in so long. I'm like, wow, this is what a McDonald's fry tastes like. I haven't had this in forever. Honestly, my favorite fry though is probably Popeyes. They're actually really good. I've seen them online, just never here. Got you. Yeah, there's some restaurants or fast food chains that are like around, but they aren't in certain areas. Like In-N-Out is something you get only on the West Coast, but you don't get it on the East Coast. Popeyes is crazy. Also, never been to Popeyes. Not sure if I've ever even seen one. Yeah, that's like Popeyes is good. Popeyes is really good. It's probably one of my favorite fast food chains. In-N-Out was overrated. Never had it before. Valid. I feel like it's going to be overrated. I'm gonna have it one day, and I feel like it's gonna be overrated as fuck. No, but Freddy's fries are amazing. Really? I've never had Freddy's. I haven't been to a lot. Like I feel like I have to go to a Waffle House at some point. I've not been to a Waffle House, and I live in Florida. That is insane, in my opinion. Like, I just want to go to a Waffle House, though, just to see somebody fight. I want to go there at, like, fucking 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. when, like, there's only the crackheads there. I want to go when there's only crackheads there so I can witness a fight. I feel like Waffle House at, like, 2 or 3 a.m. got a hit. I've never been to a Waffle House, no. Friday Fazbear's Pizzeria. I want to go to Friday Fazbear. You know, I know they got some like problems with their animatronics, but you know what? I feel like it'd be fun. I went to a Waffle House for dinner once, and the workers were definitely high as fuck. But hey, the food was good. Bro, listen, I don't give a shit about how high or how drunk they are. As long as they can fucking make me a good fucking meal, I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it's even better because they got the munchies, so like they know what like the good food is gonna be. You know what I mean? They know how to make like a good meal. But like, bro, I've never been to I like Denny's and I like IHOP. I know that's probably like Denny's though. I haven't been to eat again. I have not. Let me tell you guys, in the past 3 or 4 years, I've been to. I could probably count on my hand how many places I've been to that are fast food. And it's only there's like the reason is because I used to live in New York, so when I came down here, I would rather order out from like places I've never tried before than to order out fast food. I like ordering out like pho a lot. Like I have like three or four different pho places I love to order out from. I have several different places I like to like just around here that I like to order out from that are not just like pho but like other things too, like Mexican, more American style food. You know, like I like a lot of things, but I'd rather just do that than to order out fast food. Unless if it's Popeyes. Popeyes is like the one place I will fucking order out from every single time. I can order out from any time. I've never. You know what? I only ever had Domino's once too, and was not impressed. That sounds bad, but I genuinely was not impressed. Where else have I really should do a tier list sometime. I have Denny's, Waffle House, all places I've never seen. What's your favorite? Then what's your favorite fast food place? Denny's, IHOP, and Waffle House are all like they're basically all like pancake places. I love me a good pancake. Waffles are my favorite, but I love me a good pancake. McDonald's. Wait, what did I ask? Did I ask your favorite or did I ask where you've been? Is McDonald's your favorite though? Is that what I asked? I don't remember what the fuck I asked. Bro, I told you, I have a memory of a goldfish. I know I asked one of those questions. Favorites. I asked favorites. See, thank you. Okay, so your favorite is McDonald's. Okay. Where have you been then? Or what do you have in Germany? Germany is a really, really nice place, and even though I'm your prisoner, you give me food, and it doesn't suck like English food. Germany. Does anybody know that? Please tell me that somebody knows what that's from. Germany. Oh my god. It's from Italia though. It's an anime about like the countries and shit. So that was Italy saying that to Germany. Germany. That's anytime I think of Germany though, I just think about that song, I'm not gonna lie. That sounds bad, but I do. BRB, okay, no worries. Well, McDonald's for one. I'm pretty sure I remember going to KFC once, but that was years ago. The only thing I remember I order is usually local pizza. Valid though. I love ordering pizza too. But again, I'd rather order pizza from like places that I've been to. Or that are like local here than to order like from like Domino's or like Papa John's or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. KFC, they were good, when I was young, and then they changed, and now their food is greasy, and I hate their fries. They should have gone back to the fucking potato wedges. The potato wedges were fucking fire, but now I hate their fries because their fries are so greasy. Well, it's better than hearing Germany and thinking of the other thing that happened that one time. Yeah, we don't like to think about that. Okay, we don't like to talk about that. I like this, I like to hear that song, and At least Italy is saying that German food tastes better than British food. Bro, the funny thing is, in that show, Britain is my favorite. And then I would say Italy is like my second, or North Italy was my second favorite. Easily. But it was so funny. It was genuinely, it's a funny show, but you gotta watch it in dub. It's one of the only shows that you gotta watch it in dub rather than sub, because the dub has, like, accents and shit. Like, each character actually has the accent of, like, so, like Russia has a Russian accent, Britain has a British accent. So, how did that saying go? The taste of their food and the beauty of their women made the English the best sailors in the world. That is true. That is very true. Yo, I found out that I have a European store here. And I have a British store here. I want to go to I've been to not England, I'm sorry. I've been to the, European one. But I've not been to the British one. I want to go to the British one. I want to try some British food. Hey, anybody from British, do you got any good recommendations for British food I should try? Like British snacks? And do not recommend me beans on toast. I swear to fuck, if I hear one single beans on toast, you're banned. You are banned. Just like if I were to, like, for Austria, I don't even know what Vegemite is. I don't want to know. But Vegemite on toast just sounds absolutely atrocious. It sounds like, I've never heard one person say Vegemite is good. Oh, and if anybody have any good snacks from, like, it's a European store, but it's mainly Eastern Europe. Like, Ukraine. Actually, no, there were some German things there, too. Polar, you got any good, German, things for me? Any good German snacks that I could try? I'll see if they're there. Raya, if you're still here, I know you're from Albania, and I remember there was some good, or I remember there was some Albania things there too. Do you have any good recommendations for some good snacks? I would love to try some things, and I'll do it on stream with you guys. Not sure, honestly. Oh, okay. I don't know if there's like some like a popular snack that like is like home in like countries and stuff. Like like in certain places you can only get like a food if you go there. What about Brustworth? I don't even know what the hell that is. What is that? Is that a snack? I thought that was sausage. Is that a sausage? I genuinely don't know. It is sausage. Oh, yo, I was right. I have to see that, honestly. I'm talking about snacks, so like snacks like chips or like a sweet or something. Grilled sausage. Oh, really? Is that really what it is? It's just grilled sausage. Is it good? I like trying new foods. Like I don't know if anybody here has been to Korea or is Korean, but or like I should say Asian. Or like has been to like Japan or China or Thailand or any of those places. But there's a Asian market here too, and I really want to try some of their snacks. And I haven't really tried any of them yet. German sausage, however, there are other worse out there, including small snack size. Really? I didn't know that. Hamburgers are German. Yes, I did know that one. I did know that. I'm talking about like snacks, like snacks, like I said, like a chip or like a sweet, like a cookie or like I don't know, like French have croissants. You know what I mean? Yeah, the European market was cool though. I went there. We have several different markets here, like that are like not queso. Wait, is that like the cheese dip, or is it something different? It sounds like queso, or it looks like queso. I've been to the Korean or not. I call it the Korean market just because it starts with a K. The market and the food and it's based off of a name of something that is that uh that is in Korea, or I think it's primarily in Korea. Um and um So I just call it the Korean market by accident because of that. It's actually in the Asian market. It's a really nice market. I really enjoy it. Um, Vanilla. Okay, but I could try that. I'm gonna write that down. See if you guys can think of anything good. I want to try some things. So I would love to to like go there and try and like pick up some things. I'm gonna write it down. I don't even know what it is. You know, I did my own research once on whether a hamburger is German or not. It's actually funny how undetermined the answer is. Really? I always thought that they were German. Germany, Germany. I'll never be able to get that song out of my head now. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Oh my god, see, I went on a tangent again. My lord. I put these in the wrong order. Oh no, I didn't. I skipped over one. My lord have mercy on my soul. I forgot that we were doing this. Let me take a sip of my tea first, and then we'll get into Verity. This is the only Colleen Hoover book I will ever read in my life, and I only read it because somebody gifted it to me. Colleen Hoover is a terrible person, though. Or I shouldn't say. You know what? I will say that she has one book where she says some disgusting stuff in it, and not this book. It's a different book. It's a romance book. She mainly writes romance books, and I don't know how the hell she'd be popping them out like 5 in a year, but she'd be doing it. And I only ever heard good things about like 2 of her books, maybe 3 of her books. But I will never read any other books other than this one. She should have stuck to thriller books. Because I heard her romance books are like really, really bad usually. Sorry. Not sorry. If everyone's gonna call it a hamburger, can we just say it's from Hamburg? Who did it first is gonna be a headache to prove one way or another. Anyway, that's true. What did she say? Okay, I'll say it in a second. I'll look it up though. Exactly what actually I wanted this in my incognito. I don't want this on my fucking history. Funny enough, the modern concept of a hamburger with 2 buns and a patty was in the US. The actual patty concept was made in Germany. Oh, so it's like a combination of the 2. So this is in respect to a baby, by the way. A baby. Okay? Remember this. In respect to a baby. It's a husband and a wife. And, this is the line. I'm not gonna put it up, but it says, "Thank you for this baby." She says from the backseat, "He's beautiful." I laugh. You're responsible for the beautiful part, Rachel. The only thing he got from me was his balls. She laughed. She laughs hard. "Oh my god, I know." She says, "They're so big." We both laugh at our son's big balls. I think that's just so fucking weird to say. Am I like crazy? Like, genuinely. Literally, yeah, see, I'm not the everybody. Literally. I don't know what book it was. I'm not gonna see it, but bro, literally. That's what she said. And unfortunately, I read it after I also read this book after I was gifted this book. I only ever found out about that line, and it's not in this book. It is not in this book. It was in one of the romance books. I could probably look it up and tell you again, but I don't feel like doing that. I don't feel like giving her credit towards that book, whatever the fuck it was. But my Lord have mercy. When I heard that was a line in a book, I vomited a little bit in my mouth. So you can understand now why I do not support Colleen Hoover, and I don't think she's a good person. I think that it's very fucking weird to write about something. But as in regards to this one book she wrote, and this is the only book I will ever read from her. Like I said, this book was actually very good. This book was very, very, very good. It has absolutely nothing to do with anything like that. It's about this person, or the main character is a struggling writer on the brink of a financial ruin when she accepts a job offer of a lifetime. Jeremy Crawford, husband and best-selling author Verity Crawford, has hired Lowen to complete the remaining books in a successful series his injured wife is unable to finish. Lowen arrives at the Crawford home, ready to sort through years of Verity's notes and outlines, hoping to find enough materials to get her started. What Lowen doesn't expect to uncover is a chaotic office and an unfinished autobiography Verity never intended for anyone to read. Page after page of bone-chilling admissions, including Verity's recollection of the night her family was forever altered. She decides to keep the manuscript hidden from Jeremy, knowing its contents could devastate the already grieving father. But as Lowen's feelings for Jeremy begin to intensify, she recognizes all the ways she could benefit if he were to read his wife's words. After all, no matter how devoted Jeremy is to his injured wife, a truth this horrifying would make it impossible for him to continue loving her. Yeah, by injured, by the way, like, she can't move. Verity is not able to move at all. And making hash browns. Oh, bro, I love hash browns. Hash browns are one of my favorite breakfast foods. I'm not gonna lie. I fucking love hash browns. I like them when they're nice and crispy. But yeah, this book was really freaking good. I could definitely guess what was it, the ending or like the plot twist, like very early on. I definitely got it like pretty early. But it was just genuinely like a fucking good read. Like I said, I will never support this author again. Unfortunately, I didn't. But well, I kind of did, kind of didn't. I didn't know about about the other book until after I read this book. But oh well. I was only gifted it because somebody said, "Oh my god, you're gonna love this book because it's a thriller." It's like one of the best thrillers you can read. And it really was a good thriller. Unfortunately, it really was. But I hate the author, so, you know, gotta love that. Yummy in my tummy. Bro, I love... What's everyone's favorite, like, breakfast food? I didn't even write a summary for this one either. See, I told you. This is the fantasy book I read. But, yo, I love waffles. I think waffles are my favorite. Waffles... Okay, I also gotta know, do you guys like waffles, pancakes, or French toast? Omelets are good. Ham, cheese, and bacon, of course. Valid. I like cheese, bacon, spinach. I don't eat breakfast. Okay, I get it though. During the week, I don't really eat breakfast. It's only really on Saturday. No, not Saturday. I'm sorry. Just Sundays that I eat breakfast. During the week, I just make whatever the hell is in there. Whether it's, like, a single piece of toast. Like, I don't actually give a shit, and I don't try during the week. I'll eat a fucking granola bar and have that whole meal over. I don't really eat breakfast. Like, I don't make a full course, like, breakfast or anything. I should, because that's probably better for me. But, oh well. I just suffer. It's fine. This is a fantasy book, and I think it's supposed to be a fantasy romance book. There's 2 books that I know of so far. There might be a 3rd one coming out. The only reason why I got this book was because, I'm not gonna lie, the cover did it for me. Let me show you guys the cover of this. Okay, I don't want to spoil anything. Okay, that's good. Okay, this is the cover. The cover got me. I'm not gonna lie, the cover really did get me. I like fantasy. I don't mind reading a good fantasy book, but, the cover got me. I enjoyed this book, but I'm not gonna lie, this is probably one of the only books that ever took me, like, several days to complete, because it was just a little hard for me to get through. And it's only because, like, so there's magic in it. And it's very, very confusing at points. I don't feel like the magic was really explained very well. Here, I'll get into, I don't even think I talked about what it is. I don't know how to say this person's name, but I say it Elsbeth, needs more luck to stay safe in the eerie Mistlock Kingdom of Blunder. She needs a monster. She calls him the Nightmare, an ancient spirit trapped in her head. He protects her. He keeps her secrets, but nothing comes for free, especially magic. When Elsbeth meets a mysterious highwayman on the forest road, her life takes a drastic turn. Thrust into a world of shadow and deception, she joins a dangerous quest to cure Blunder of the dark magic infecting it. Except the highwayman just so happens to be the king's own nephew, captain of the most dangerous men of Blunder, and guilty of high treason. I don't know. It actually, honestly, by the sound of it, it kind of sounds like kind of whack. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't as bad as it says, but the magic is like something that's in your head. So this monster that she has in her head is essentially, I don't really understand the magic very much. That was like my main thing. I really did not understand like the magic aspect of it. But I did like the monster. The monster was fun. It was fun as fuck. I like him a lot. He was kind of a dickwad to her, and I kind of like that. Yeah. Yeah, my D&D character also has a voice in his head. Valid, bro. Like, I feel like we all have a voice in our head, you know? I feel like we all have a voice in our head, but this one's, like, it's magic. Like, so basically so the dark magic is like the nightmare. So not everybody, but some people in Blunder or in the Kingdom of Blunder have like this dark magic in their head that talks to them, and this dark magic can be relieved at some point. I don't know. It was just kind of like there. I don't know. Again, I felt very much victim to this. I do have the second book too. I just haven't gotten to it just because the first book was kind of like a little bit of a harder read for me. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't amazing. I don't know. It just lost me at certain points. But I like the characters themselves. I liked the Nightmare. I liked Esbeth. I liked the main male character. I don't think we went into his name. No, we did not. I liked the characters. It tells him to kill things, and he wholeheartedly agrees. See, I like that. See, that sounds like fun. I still have the last book in this series that I haven't read because I don't want it to end. Oh, I get that. I get this so hard, bro. What book series is it? I've also not read for me, like I remember I read through all of Maze Runner, but then I did not read Kill Order. I have Kill Order. Actually, I don't think I have it anymore because I've refused to read it. Because Kill Order and the book after that, or like I think Fever Order or something like that, like those are both prequels to everything, and I'm like, I don't want to read them. I don't want to read a prequel to it. I felt like the three books were like good enough on its own. I did not want to read any more of it. And the Maze Runner series is my favorite series. So, Starlight Archive. No, I have not read that. Is it good? I'm assuming it is because you don't want it to end. We have our sessions in a friend's Discord now so people can listen if they feel like it. Oh, that's fun! I like that! That sounds really fun. See, I like D&D, but I like D&D, but I feel like you need, like, the right people to do it with. And I also, I understood it more when I was in person, but doing it online, I felt like in doing things, like, online, it was a little bit different than how I did it in person. So, it was definitely a little bit weird. And I didn't understand everything that was happening when I did play it online. I still enjoyed it. We haven't played it in a bit though. It just takes up a lot of my time though. That was my main issue, is that it would take up a lot of time. And I don't have that. It's amazing. You should totally look it up. What is it about? I would definitely look it up. I like book recommendations, so if anybody here ever has any good book recommendations, I'm down for it. This is actually another 5-star read. Never Lie by Frida McFadden. I think this might be the last 5-star read I have of the year. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I never lie. Haha, get it? Haha. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know if it is though. I'm just, my books are not like lined up. They're like stacked, so I can't. And the pages are facing me, not the spines. This was another great book. I like Frida McFadden books. I just bought 2 more of them. I bought The Coworker and I bought The Teacher, which are supposed to be her 2 most controversial ones, so I can't wait to read it. I like controversial shit. So I'm down, bro. I'm down. So these are about okay, I'm actually gonna read what I wrote here, just because for some reason I can't remember everything that happens in it. I remember certain parts of it, but I remember it being so fucking good. It's a thriller / suspense one. Newlyweds Tracy and Ethan are house hunting and come across a house in the middle of nowhere. It's beautiful, perfect for a couple. However, a famous psychologist used to live here before she was killed. The 2 are trapped in a house while a snowstorm is raging outside. With nothing else to do, did I spell her name right? I did. I don't know how to say that. Decides to explore when she comes across some tapes of the psychiatrist patient. Curiosity gets the best of her as she listens to them, only maybe she wishes she hadn't. One thing to know is tapes never lie. Fantastic story. Did I actually write that? Holy shit. One thing, I wrote the summary out. Like, I wrote it from, like, the back of it, but, like, it's not the same thing. I wrote this? Holy shit, that's a great line right there. That's not on the back of the book. But it is that, with each tape, another shocking piece of the puzzle falls into place, and a web of lies slowly unravels. By the time Tracy reaches her final cassette, the one that reveals the entire horrifying story, it will be too late. That's what it says. I wrote this? Oh my god, I'm a genius. That's a fantastic, that's what she should have wrote. One thing to know is tapes never lie. I gotta give her ideas. Frida McFadden, if you're watching this, I got some ideas for you, girlfriend, okay? Like, you gotta put me on your team. One thing to know is tapes never lie. That is the name of the book. Hey, the tapes do not ever lie now, did they? They did not lie. This was no, the book was fantastic though. It was really good. I did not expect the plot twist in this at all. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I had to read through what I wrote. Yeah, I didn't know if I wrote any. I did not actually write any spoilers, but my thoughts were like literally just like, wow. I don't have any other fucking words to say about this. It was fantastic. Yeah. I don't know if I have anything else to say about it. It's her best book for a reason. It's called her best book for a reason, and the reason is there. Good book. If you like thriller books, this book is it. This book is it. Phoenix, give us your controversial take. My controversial take? I don't know if I have one. Or do you mean like what the 2 books I was talking about were about? Well, The Coworker is apparently The Coworker has some things like with turtles in it. Like somebody was saying, like a lot of people were saying I've never had to look up so many things about turtles before. Like, okay, whatever whatever the fuck that means. And then The Teacher, that one was definitely a little bit controversial. I can't say it because it actually ends up being a spoiler, and I unfortunately know what the spoiler. Well, I don't know the spoiler fully, but I know part of the. I know that part because it's like kind of like a trigger warning. I'll see if it's good though. I don't know if it's gonna be good. Not just in general. I don't know if I have one. I don't think I don't think I could think about one off the top of my head. My most controversial take probably is that I don't think Naruto is like amazing. I didn't like Naruto. I think I went over this last time, but that's like probably like one of my most controversial takes is that everyone says like, oh my god, Naruto, but I just didn't enjoy it that much. It was like not bad. Like the parts I enjoyed it like a lot, and I was really into it at first. But then it just became like a let's go find Sasuke fucking show. Sasuke, oh, I'm a little emo bitch boy, and I'm not, and I don't feel like going with you guys. Okay, oh shit. He doesn't want to join us. Oh, let's go back. Let's go get him. Ugh. I don't like that. I think that's probably like my most like I don't know, like I don't even know if that's controversial, but like I guess that is. I guess I would call it controversial. I don't really have anything else. I don't know if I do. Want me to send you an invite on to the Discord? I mean, I'm not gonna be participating in it though. I mean, you could if you want, if it's just like for people like to view if they want to see it. But I'm not gonna be able to actually participate in it. It isn't like I'm not gonna be able to participate in the D&D aspect of it. Probably, I don't know. Probably. I'm just assuming I probably would not be able to. I don't ever have time anymore. I have jack shit time ever. Well, I think the sky is blue. Take. Yeah, that is a very ass take, bro. I can't believe you would ever say the sky is blue. Fucking hell, it's obviously pink. Get your fucking facts straight. D&D is just listening and watching. You'll be mean. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I don't mind like listening to things like in the background while I do other things, you know? Or watching something while I do something. Like I like to like when I watch anime, I watch mostly in dub because usually I'm doing like something while I'm watching whatever it is. My most controversial take is that the plea of insanity should mean instead death sentence. Like I really do not care what mental illness they got, bro. Honestly, I get it though. I get it. I think pleading insanity. I don't think it's a valid excuse. I'm pleading insanity. I don't care how insane you are. You committed a crime. You committed a crime, and I don't think your mental illness should let you get away with things. I get that. I like that. Oh, I had a lot to say about this one. The Butcher by Jennifer Hiller. Yeah, it's definitely a 3-star read for me, and I kept getting recommended this too, and I don't know, it just wasn't for me. 30 years ago, Police Chief Edward Shank killed the most notorious serial killer in Seattle's history, the Beacon Hill Butcher. Now 80 years old and retired, he's given a high-maintenance Victorian home to his grandson, Matt, and settled into a quiet life at the nearby Sweet Bay Village retirement residence. While renovating, Matt discovers a crate buried in the backyard that holds a secret so terrible it threatens to ruin their lives if it ever gets out. Wait 1 second, guys. I just remembered. I gotta write a reminder to remember to bring my passport. I did not pack that. So I'm gonna set that at 1. Okay. Sorry, guys. I remember that in the middle of that. I don't know why I did, but I did. While renovating, Mac discovers a crate buried in the backyard that holds a secret so terrible it threatens to ruin all their lives if it ever gets out, especially that of Sam, his girlfriend, whose mother was killed when she was only 2 years old. Matt struggles with his dark family secret as Sam's obsession with solving her mother's murder grows. A true crime writer now writing on a book about the Beacon Hill butcher. Sam has always suspected her mother was one of the victims, even though she was murdered 2 years after the butcher was killed. But then new victims begin to turn up, and the more she digs into the old murders, the more dangerous it gets. The truth turns out the truth is closer to home than she could have ever imagined. Bro, this is the most predictable book I've ever. Yeah, I had a lot of thoughts on this one. I'm gonna go like this and just for myself, because I definitely know that for a fact I spoiled things. It was one of the most predictable books I've ever read in my life. If I read it, like, I'm sure a lot of you can guess what the hell happened in it by just me reading what the hell the back says. It is exactly what you think is gonna happen. Exactly to a T. There was only like a slight fucking twist in it. And even that, and it wasn't even like that good of a twist. And it has nothing to do with like part of it. It was just like oh, okay. I was just like, oh, okay. That's fine. But I felt even from the start there would be two ways this would end. Either, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Was her mother the killer? I'm not gonna say. I mean, no. I'm gonna say it. No, her mother is not the killer, because her mother actually did die to the Beacon Hill butcher. It's very, very apparent. But I won't spoil anything else about the book. I just did not want to. Yeah, no. It has nothing else to do with it. And actually, I just realized they didn't actually give away in the back what the, like, some things about something about something. So I guess it didn't really, but I guessed it like right away. Right fucking away. When I had this book in my hand, I'm like, oh, I wonder if this person's gonna be it. Yep, I guessed it. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Bro, how it ends is exactly like how I thought it was gonna end. I was so annoyed by it. The fact, yo, it was so obvious in this book, who it was, and the main girl character, Sam, she could not figure it out, even if it was right in front of her. Like, the answer was right in front of her. She could never put two and two together. Like, bitch, you have all the fucking evidence right there, and you can't put it together? You're fucking dumber than rocks. The ending was really weird, too. There was, like, 2 pages in the last 2 pages was just, I read it and I was like, alright, yeah, add that in there, why don't you? I was just like, okay, whatever the fuck that means. It was boring until a certain point. The beginning was also really boring until like a certain point. I don't know what, I have to look back to see exactly what that point was. I know what it is, but I don't know what page it is. I know what it is. Because I wrote it down. What the hell it was. But it was like probably at least like, I don't know, like 50-ish pages, maybe even 100 pages into the book. And then I was really bored by it. Oh yeah, it was about 100 pages in. Yeah, I don't know. It was just whatever in my eyes. I don't know what else to say. A Court of Thorns and Roses. It's a fantasy romance. This book is heavy. I'm feeling this book. This is like a fucking brick. You guys hear that? That's a brick. There's a fucking brick right there. Holy shit. It's your typical fucking fantasy romance book. I don't know what else to say. I don't even know why I read it. I'm not even a romance person. Although it was good. It was good. I'm not a romance person, and I thought it was pretty good. But there wasn't really much romance in the book. It is a series. It is a book of a series. Or it's the first book in a series. I probably won't read the others. I have them all. But I don't know if I could read through the rest of them. Even though the second book is supposed to be the best book of the series, as far as I've been told. I don't know if I could read through the rest, personally. Basically, it's about this girl that haunts, that kills a wolf in the woods, and because she killed this wolf, or I should start off with this. She's a human. Okay, she's a human, and she kills a wolf in the woods. The wolf turns out to be a fae. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it turns out to be a fae, and the fae live in a different world, and because she killed that wolf, she has to repay by going to the fae world, and she's surrounded by hot men. Literally, that's the plot. There we go. That's the plot of the first book, guys. Plot of the first book, and it was good because there was it was only good because she got a lot of tension in it. So she killed the furry, essentially. Yes. I love Hawaiian Punch. What kind of Hawaiian Punch is it, though? Is it the fruit punch one? Yeah, so she's trying to, like, learn to adapt to her new world, to her new home, now that she's got, like, a bunch, and, like, the funny thing is, so she's the human in, like, this world full of immortals and magic, so, like, now she needs, somebody to like, save her all the time. I don't know. It was like, I made it sound like so much worse than it actually was. Honestly, it was the world building that got it for me. I love the world building in this. I think it was a great starter to a romance book. This was not a romance book. There was not that much romance in this at all. That's why I liked it a lot. I think afterwards that's when the romance really kicks in, and I don't know if I could deal with that, so I'm actually gonna, I don't know if I could deal with that. The main character was also a bit annoying. She's a typical romantasy character, a girl that's strong-minded but does everything for her family, then gets taken from them to live with some hot men. That's literally like the most typical like romantasy thing I've ever heard in my life. Edging book. Yeah, I bet there's a lot of attention. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of shit. That's for sure. All right, now this next book. This was nothing but a hate read. I'm not gonna lie. Now, I actually really like this author. I think this author is fantastic on online. I love it. I love her. She's a very nice, like, she seems like a very nice person. But so this is book 2 of a series. And I have yet to read book 3, and book 4 just came out. Book 3, I can't wait to hate read that too. I'm hate reading all the books, all the other books, and I mean hate reading it, as you could tell. Because it's so interesting, but it's bad. So bad. It's another fantasy romance. Now, let me tell you about how these books are started off. Lightlark is the first book. Lightlark is basically these rulers of these like 5 kingdoms are brought to this place, and they need to find out like who the killer is, and they have a certain amount of days to do so, or like, I don't know, I think it's a killer or something. And then if they don't figure it out, then everybody dies. But if they figure it out, then that person dies, whoever the fucking killer is. I don't know, something like that. I don't fucking remember. But essentially, this is a love triangle series. So, the main character is Isla. I think that's how you fucking say her name. Isla. I don't fucking know. She... Ah! Ah! Terrible. But the two love interests, not gonna lie, they're kind of cool. Grimm is like your typical bad boy, dark person, and then Oro is like your typical like golden retriever boyfriend. That's how I describe them as. I describe them exactly like that. I prefer Oro over Grimm because Grimm just did some things and I didn't really approve of it. But essentially, that's how the book starts out, and that's how she always says that the story starts out. But like the second book, I went into it really like wanting to be like, wow, I'm gonna enjoy this. But then after like several I want to say like after like 50 pages, I started just like hate reading it. I'm like, I can't put it down because it's so bad, but it's so good. Or not so bad, or it's so bad that it's good. And I'm enjoying like reading it because I enjoy hate reading things. Isla in the second book acts like she does not she's like, oh my god, I want to be so strong, I don't want people to save me, blah blah blah, but then does absolutely nothing to change it. Absolutely nothing. And she plays with both men's hearts so much, it's actually insane. It is actually in fucking sanity how bad she's playing with both of them. And like the whole thing is like the twist, and I could say it because she says it, the author herself says it all the time. And this is not even revealed like to the last fucking chapter or last like 2 pages. Is Isla has to fall in love with one of the men. And whoever, like, it's a prophecy. She has to fall in love with one of the men, and whoever she does not fall in love with will die. That's like the whole thing. Like, it's an interesting concept, but I wish this is like, the thing is, this is originally supposed to be like 3 books. And in Nightbane, it already felt dragged out. I can't imagine. I heard the next book, Skyshade, was even worse. Like, I feel like she should have just ended it with Skyshade. But she instead went on to, like, now she has, like, she's making it into a 5-book series. Like, bitch, there's no reason for this to be 5 fucking books. It should only be, like, 3 books at max. I can't. And, like, the fact that she got into the, like, the whole twist of that so late into it was insane. Actually insane. Yeah, I mean, I have my preference. I'm on Team Oro right now. Like I said, Team Grimm did some things I wasn't, like, the biggest fan of. I'm not gonna fucking say it. But, not that he's necessarily a bad person. I think Isla in general is just fucked up. I don't know if I forgot anything. I'm gonna check real quick. Oh, fuck me, Lord have mercy. Yeah, she's unlikable. Yeah, the only redeeming factor, I wrote the only redeeming factor is that I like Grimm and Oro. I do like them. And the thing is, she actually created a book where it's Grimm and Oro's point of view, and I would like to read that because it's like the last 3 books, and it's like Skyshade, Lightlark, and Nightbane all, but in the reverse. So we always got Isla's point of view. Now we're gonna get Oro and Grimm's point of view of certain things. I think that would be kind of interesting. I'd want to read Oro mainly, not really so much Grimm, but oh well. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, bro. The only reason why I got 2 stars is because 1 star is for Oro, 1 star is for Grimm. I like it nothing. I don't like her. I don't like her in the slightest. She's like the most unlikable character. I will say though that the art for that she has commissioned for this is actually so pretty. I'm trying to get it. Okay. Like, here's one of them. This is Isla, that's Grim. Okay, that one's not loading. Oh, this one might be fan art. I don't know, but this looks exactly like how the art she gets commissioned is. This is Oro, Grim, Isla. This is her typical dress she wears. Oh, but another thing is, I feel like it's very blatantly obvious who the fucking winner is gonna end up being. Personally, I feel like it's very obvious who the winner is gonna be, and I don't know if I'm gonna be happy about it. I feel like if she doesn't end up doing this, I'd be very shocked. I won't say who it is, but I feel like it's very blatantly obvious, and I heard that it's more obvious than Skyshade. I heard Skyshade is even worse. Because, like, I didn't read, again, I can't wait to hate read that as well. I hate read, but I enjoy it. I will spend my money to hate read a book if I know I'm gonna enjoy it to some fucking extent. Again, I don't think Alex Astor is, like, a bad, like, person or necessarily, like, a bad, like, author or something. Like, I'm actually excited to read she's got a new book that's gonna end up coming out, but it kind of sounds like Lightlark again. Like, another Lightlark. It has nothing to do with the Lightlark series, but it sounds like it's going to be. I'm very interested in it. I would be down to read it. I'm always willing to try things, and like I said, I think she's a cool person. She seems to do like a lot of book signings, which is awesome. I like seeing that. It's just these books, man. I can't deal with love triangles. That's exactly what this is, though. And I didn't realize it was gonna go on for this. Like, it's a love triangle that's stretched out way too long. I didn't like it. I can't deal with love triangles that are okay. I just realized these are all. It's in a. Wait, why is it? Is that not black? Black. Why can't I still see? You know what? We're not gonna question it. I don't know why I can still see I don't know if you guys can see it. Not that there was really many spoilers in this. Because, in this one at least, because I definitely said everything. The Silent Patient, this is utter disappointment, is all I'm gonna say. It was good. Utter disappointment. I am so sorry to say this. It was very predictable in my opinion. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh my god, not that predictable, Okay, guess what? It was predictable for me, okay? If I could predict it, you know, I have the mind of where I can predict things like crazy, okay? It was good. It was good. It was still good. I did find it to be a tad bit on the boring side at certain points. I'm not gonna lie. But basically, Alicia's life is seemingly perfect until one night when her husband Gabriel returns home late from work, and Alicia shoots him 5 times in the face and then never speaks another word. Alicia's refusal to talk or give any kind of explanation turns a domestic tragedy into a mystery that captures the public imagination. And the Silent Patient, is hidden away from the tabloids of the Grove, a secure psychiatric unit in North London. Criminal psychotherapist Theo Faber is captured by captivated by Alicia's story and jumps at the opportunity to work with her. His determination to get her to talk and unravel the mystery of why she shot her husband will take him down a path more unexpected and more terrifying than he ever imagined. Yeah, it was good. I don't know. I don't really know what to say about it. It was predictable, and it was a bit boring. It was still good. Like, I would still recommend it to somebody that does not have the mind of me, and like where I think of plot twists before they happen a lot. So that's what my issue is. But it was good for the most part. Yeah, so Alicia is basically silent. She doesn't talk. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what else to say. I think my next book is my I think this is my last 5-star read that I have here. I only have 4 more books after this. I only have 3 more books actually. This is my 4th book. This is a horror thriller book. Fan-fucking-tastic book. I want to say, so what it's about this girl who's fresh out of rehab and takes a job babysitting for their 10 and Caroline's 5-year-old son. She immediately bonds with the boy, but he's never without his sketchbook. His drawings are usually about trees, rabbits, balloons, but then he draws things different. A man dragging a woman's lifeless bodies. Oh wait, he draws things different. A man dragging a woman's lifeless body. Then his stick figures evolve into increasingly sophisticated drawings depicting one disturbing scene after another. It's honestly really freaking good. You actually get to see some of the drawings in it, and like there'll be points where I'm like, okay, wow, that's like a cute drawing. I'm like, oh my god, that's so cute, that's so wholesome. Oh my god, that's adorable. There's a couple of cute pictures. What is that? Oh my god. Oh my god, I hate children. Fucking children, bro. Yeah, it was actually very disturbing. The twist I felt was again a little bit predictable, but I can understand. But it wasn't like fully I was never fully convinced of the plot twist. I had a feeling, but I was never fully convinced of the plot twist. So I enjoyed it a lot. And that's always a good thing. Oh, that's nice. I just open up the page and it's literally of and it's I open like the book to a random fucking page and it's a drawing and it's a creepy drawing. So if you like creepy things or creepy drawings or creepy like when I say I was like at work reading some of this and I would look through the pictures or I would look through some of the pictures and I would just get an instant like shiver. Like a shiver down my spine. It was fucking crazy, bro. It was good. Like I said, if you want like a good like horror book, horror thriller. I would call this more of like a actually I'd probably call it more of like a thriller mystery book. I think it was in the horror genre, but it's not like graphic. Like even if it has pictures. It's not like gory or anything like that. I don't know. Definitely good though. Definitely good. All I'm saying is that if that was my child, I'm leaving the child at my house, and I'm never returning back to that house ever again. All I gotta say is, if a kid drew that shit, I'd go in there. No, you can keep I'm sorry, you guys. The kid can keep the house. I'll get a new house. Thanks. I don't want the house and I don't want the kid. Oh my god. Okay, now this next book is gonna be a really kind of a shocker, I think, to most people that I read this book. But I'll explain why I read it. Lights Out by Navessa Allen. It's actually a dark romance book. It is definitely a dark romance. I could tell you it is very, very, how about this? There's one scene in it where he puts a knife into a mattress and tells her to ride the handle of it. So it was definitely interesting. But the reason why I read it was literally because I kept hearing audio, like the audio book of it on TikTok. And the main male character, Josh, he is so fucking funny. He is fucking hilarious. And the book is written in half of his point of view, half of the girl's point of view, Allie. Bro, I was laughing when I read it in his point of view. He was so fucking funny. I can't let my streak die. Thank you, Pinky. I appreciate it. I appreciate you stopping by to not let your streak die. I hope you are doing well today. Welcome. So, yeah, it was definitely, I didn't read all the graphic shit, because I was, like, all the sex scenes, that was not me. I didn't know about the whole knife thing beforehand, but my god, it was just funny. It was just funny as fuck. It was mainly funny. That's why I read it. It was because I was like, I'm gonna read it because I think it's gonna be funny. And it was. There was only one part I did not like. I'm not gonna get into it because it's a little bit of spoilers. Only one part I didn't really enjoy that much because I just didn't feel like it felt like it belonged in it. There was a second book. I probably wouldn't read the second book. I just feel like it's like, in my opinion, I'm like, it's a good like standalone book. I don't feel like it needs to continue. I think she has like a third book coming out. I don't know if I would read that either. But the first book was really good, really funny. Spoilers, they keep the lights on. I don't know. Actually, no, I don't think they did. No, did they? They might have. I don't know. I didn't read through all the sex scenes, like I said. I think there was that many? I think there was only like 2 or 3 that I remember. And one of them was the knife one. That was fucking hilarious. I was just like, oh, okay then. Haha. I guess. Alright, now we're getting to my most fucked up books I've read. There's 2 books I read, and these are very, very much... Oh, also for Lights Out, you gotta be careful of the trigger warnings. I do want to say that. Oh, I didn't even get to what Lights Out is about. Holy shit. So, Ellie is a trauma nurse she likes masked men. She likes watching online like thirst traps of masked men. Well, Josh happens to be a masked man that's on the internet, and he happens to be her favorite one. And they ended up they happened to be friends. Like they had friends. I think it was her ex-boyfriend, and I think it's his best friend. So her ex-boyfriend was friends with Josh and is roommates with Josh. And I don't know, I don't remember exactly how it all went. It was just ended up they porked it. Fucked up books. Are they about the Holocaust? Because holy shit, those are a lot to kick it. No, these next 2 books are fucked up in their own way. I don't read things like history books, really. I really don't. I mainly read thriller and mystery books. I won't get into the trigger warnings too much, but I will say for these next 2 books, these are my last 2 books I read this year. I will say, so The Butterfly Garden is by Dot Hutchinson. This is really fucked up. I'm gonna explain what it's about, obviously, on the back of the book. In this garden grows luscious flowers, shady trees, and a collection of precious quote-unquote butterflies. Young women who have been kidnapped and tattooed to resemble their namesakes. Overseeing it all is the gardener, a brutal, twisted man obsessed with capturing and preserving his lovely specimens. So each woman is tattooed with butterfly wings on their backs. That's why he calls them butterflies. When the garden is discovered, a survivor is brought in for questioning. FBI agents are tasked with piecing together one of the most stomach-churning cases of their careers, but the girl, known only as Maya, proves to be a puzzle herself. As the story twists and turns, slowly shedding light on the life of the butterfly garden, Maya reveals old grudges, new saviors, and horrific tales of a man who'd go to any lengths to hold beauty captive. But the more she shares, the more the agents have to wonder what she's still hiding. Yeah, it was very, you gotta read, if you're gonna read this book, you need to know that there are definitely trigger warnings to this. Definitely trigger warnings. Nothing in graphic detail, which is good. I like that. I'm sure you guys can guess by some of this what the hell it would happen. And what you think happens probably does happen. Or but it does not go into graphic detail, which I enjoy about that stuff. But it's just very heavily implied. Heavily implied, and yeah, it was honestly a very good book. This is one of the books where I found it hard to put down. I was reading through it, and I actually read it in 2 days, but it was only because I started it so late at night the first day, and I'm like, oh shit, I have work the next day. I actually have to go to sleep. So I finished it the next day. I like the world build, like I guess like the world building of like the butterfly garden. It was really, really well done. Um the story was actually was really, really well written. Um I liked how it was as well, like written as well. There was only one thing I did not like about it, and it has something to do with a little bit of the ending. Um or like I should say the main mystery of the book. That there's or not the not the, well, one of the main mysteries of the book. I didn't like that part. But I think I also just have a really fucked up way of thinking. So what I thought was gonna happen didn't end up happening. But I was just like, okay, I don't know why that was such a mystery this whole time. Like I feel like they could like there was like no reason for it to be that much of a mystery in my opinion. But I looked it up and I was just like, okay, so it's just like I looked it up after I was finished reading it. I was like, okay, I guess whatever. Oh shit. God, this last book, I finished this yesterday. Started and finished this yesterday. I don't even know if I should get into it. I'm not gonna lie, because if I start saying it, you're gonna be like, Shadow, what the fuck are you reading? I don't know. Don't ask me. Tender is the Flesh. This is again a thriller book. It is gross. It is. Actually, but the thing is, the gross part of it is not even like like I could handle that. I was just like, okay, I guess, whatever. It was definitely gross and I hated it, but like, I don't know. It's so I'm trying to think. Okay, so his wife, this is exactly what it writes in here. His wife left him. His father is sinking into dementia, and Marcos tries not to think too hard about how he makes a living. After all, it happened so quickly. First, it was reported that an infectious virus had made all animals animal meat poisonous to humans. Then governments initiated the transition. Now eating human meat, called special meat, is legal. Marcos tries to stick to numbers, consignments, processing. Then one day he's given a gift, a live specimen of the finest quality, though he's unaware that any form of personal contact is forbidden on pain of death. Little by little, he starts to treat her like a human being, and soon he becomes tortured by what has been lost and what might still be saved. Yo, you don't want me to read this one. I'm gonna tell you that right now. This was disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. So obviously it's about cannibalism. There is cannibalism in it. That was obviously bad, but that's still not. I didn't even realize some other things were happening in this book, but I don't know. I don't know, like, I could get by on the cannibalism, but there's other things in there that I could not connect with this main character in the slightest. Like, I absolutely did not like the main character at all. And it's not because of anything he did or anything. It's just, like, well, never mind, I'm not gonna get into that. Well, no, I don't like him because of actually some things he did, too. I should say that I didn't like him because of some things he did. I forgot about that. But, my God, it was just... It was such a lot about world building. It's a very short book. It's like 200 pages. It's a lot about world building, but not as much about, like, the character itself. Like, I don't know how to describe it. I could never be like, I understand what this character is thinking, I know what this character is thinking. I questioned a lot of his actions. There is a time skip in it, and at the time I didn't enjoy the time skip, but after I read it, I was like, oh yeah, no, that makes sense, then I'm glad that they did that. I'm glad she did that. I don't have much more to say about it. I actually got bored by some of it. I'm not gonna lie, too. I did get bored by some of it. You gotta read the trigger warnings again, guys. Please read this is another dark book. You gotta read the trigger warnings on it. Literally, the best part about this book was the last line. It literally was. I wish I was lying. The last, page, literally the last page, the single last page of this book is what got to me. Like, everything else about this book, I was like, okay, yeah, blah, blah, blah. I think that's what everyone would say when reading this book. I cannot imagine anybody actually predicting that this would be the last fucking thing to ever happen. But my God, I read the last line, and I can't say it because it's a huge spoiler, but I read it. I was like, my jaw was on the floor, and I'm looking at it like, what did I just read? Okay. I read it back again. I was like, no, I didn't read that. No, I definitely read that. I definitely read that. Oh my God, it was so fucking strange. My lover was still it's the end. Bro, imagine. Maybe it is that, maybe it's not. I don't know. I can't tell you. Well, actually, I do know, but I can't tell you what the fuck happened. But it definitely did not pan out how I thought it was gonna pan out. Again, my only complaint about the book was literally that I just didn't like the main character. Like, at all. At all. I ate the ass last, the end. Yeah, that sounds better. I like that. I like that a lot. But, nah, bro, I don't know. I don't know why people, well, that was like another complaint I saw people have, was that, like, why didn't everyone just, convert to veganism instead, or, like, not vegan, well, veganism or, like, vegetarianism, or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know why. I genuinely don't know why. Although I feel like you need protein to survive. Well, I guess you can get it from peanuts. I don't know. That's another complaint I can understand people having. Why was there a need for people to be cannibalized? I don't know. Great question. It's not explained. But I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna just. Yeah, that's fine. So that's my last book. I read that yesterday, and it was pretty. It was actually pretty okay. It was okay. Like I said, I like reading some disturbing, fucked up books. I do have a limit, and I know that limit, and I will never read anything past that limit. Even though if I know there's books out there on it, and I refuse. There are some things I will never fucking read. I'll read cannibalism before I read some of this shit. Bro. My next book that I'm gonna read on the plane, hopefully, is Look Closer by David Ellis. I'm excited to read this. I have it, I'm hoping to read it on the plane or like while I'm up north. I'm only bringing that book, but I'm kind of tempted if I should bring another book that's like, well, I'm supposed to be getting a book. I was supposed to get 2 books today, but I didn't get them yet. They're supposed to be here by 8 p.m. or 8 a.m. Now expected tomorrow by 8 a.m. Wow, thanks. I'm glad I ordered those not priority overnight, but I ordered it on Amazon. It said, oh, it'll be here tomorrow by 8 a.m. 2 books. I'm not gonna be here tomorrow. Thanks. I appreciate that. Oh. I'll be up in New York. But guys, that's all I had for today. It was just like some reading things, and we went over a bunch of shit. We just talked a lot today. It was if you guys ever want some good book recommendations, I do have a lot of books. I always am very wary though. Like, I would not recommend certain books to certain people that I know. Like, I would never recommend Tender as a Flesh to somebody who I know could not handle this. I could handle it. Same thing with Butterfly Garden. I would never recommend like Lights Out to somebody who does not like romance. I would never recommend this book to somebody who does not like thriller. You know, I have good book recommendations, but for certain, probably for almost every genre, except really romance, I guess. But oh well. But guys, I will not be here. Like I said, I will not be here the rest of the week, and I won't be here back until Monday. Wednesday and Friday, I have we're gonna be doing Just Chatting streams again. I think Monday, I'm hoping that Spotify Rap is gonna be up. We're gonna go over that. Probably just listen to music and chill out. As for Wednesday, genuinely, I don't know what's gonna happen with that. And then Friday, I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm really excited for it. Like I said earlier, I've done it before on the channel, but I've only done it for like an hour or two. And it is Just Chatting thing that I did. We'll see how well it works. Or not how well it works. We'll see how it goes. I'm really excited for that. I think that's gonna be a lot of fun. But anyways, guys, Shadow, I think your reviews are activated now. Are they really? How do I see that? Do you know where it is? I'm not gonna be able to go over right now. I really do have to go, just because I'm for PC users, I think. Okay. Okay. Well, how about this? I'll go over that Monday. If you remind me, I'll go over it Monday. Your Twitch apps. Okay, I'll have to go over that Monday. I'm sorry. I really do have to get going because I gotta still clean up a little bit around here. And then I have to go to my parents' place and leave here by 2. So I can make it to my flight, which is at, I don't know, 6 or something. Will do. Thank you. I'll try to see if I can remember to do it. But if I don't remember, just let me know. But yeah, guys. I do have to get going. I love you guys. I'm so sorry that I won't be here for a bit. I hope you all have a fantastic day, though. A fantastic week. And I will see you guys on Monday. Okay, thank you. Oh, Mermaid. Yes, let's go raid Mermaid. Enjoy your holiday. Oh, yeah, I probably won't, but that's okay. I'm going back up north for a funeral. I probably won't be enjoying it. A, because it's a funeral, and B, because it's gonna be fucking freezing. And C, I just don't like going up north anymore. I don't have an enjoyment for it. But that's, except for seeing family, I guess. But anyways, guys, I love you guys. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys next week on Monday. Go say hi to Mermaid and give Mermaid a follow. Oh, no, my bad. No worries, but I still hope you have a nice time with family. Thank you. I will. I appreciate it. Love you guys. Bye-bye.